I think you know who I am already. I smoke weed every day. I talk about weed. I go live every day and night. Smoke weed. Yeah, we get into great weed conversations. What we do is talk about weed and what's going on in the world today. So, as you know, thank you very much for joining. What is going on in the world today is a lot of stuff. I'm going to take off. I'm going to hide comments so I can see full screen. All right, let's get some music going on. How about Scorpions, some old jams? Still Loving You, it's a classic. So I got some weed here. We're gonna roll this out. Can you see? Can you see? All right, yeah, man. Let's go, man. Fight, baby, fight. So, what is going on in the world today? First of all, I want to say hi to the two souls that are in here. Thank you very much for joining. I appreciate it. So, what is going on in the world today? We got tanks, satellites moving in. Yeah, it's about something's about to go down. You know, like when World War II happened, there was like all kinds of manufacturings of guns and bullets and weapons and tanks and airplanes. So anytime you hear manufacturers, machine shops manufacturing a lot of ammunition and bullets, it's because there's going to be a war. They're going to use that shit. Okay. So we got the tanks coming in. We got tanks coming in, satellites about to be set up, all kinds of military vehicles on its way in. It's already here. Okay. North Dakota. North Dakota, they already brought them in. They brought them in through the railroad. So all the tanks, the satellite dishes and equipment to be set up, it's going to be hardcore. It's going down. So that's what's going on in the world today. Not only here, all over Germany, all over the world, Afghanistan. So there's some shit, I'm telling you, that's about to go down. Okay, it's common sense. You don't bring in every day, hey, let's go drive some tanks tomorrow. Let's bring the tanks in because it's an everyday thing. We need tanks because we're going to have a tank show. We're going to have a tank expo. No tank expos happening. No tank storages. No tank painting, remodeling. They're bringing them in for a reason. Okay. Tanks are in the house now. Who's the drivers of these tanks? How do you get a tank driver's license? That'd be dope. Like, have you ever drove a tank? Can you see? Is there a windshield? There's no window. I think you're on the computer screen. So I don't even know if you have a little window to see if you drive a tank. Tanks are huge. They weigh a lot. They do damage on the ground. To roll over anything. Can't fuck with the tank, man. Seriously, you can't fuck with the tank. Tank will just roll over any car you have. You have a mobile home, I don't care. Tank's gonna go through your mobile home. So the tanks are in. Give it up for all the tank drivers. All the reserves are being called in too. When you call in reserves, that's for a reason. Okay. Juice World. Oh, what's good? What's good? What's good, Juice? What's good is tanks and satellites and military trucks and vehicles are being poured in the United States. Yeah, we're getting a lot of shipment in of all kinds of battle tanks, war tanks, missiles, ammunition, bullets. So anytime you get a big demand of all this equipment, it's going to go to use. So that's what's good, Juice. Be prepared. Get your toilet paper. Get your toilet paper. It's going to be crazy toilet paper again. So get your toilet paper. Get ready for rations. A lot of water bottles. Fill up your 5-gallon water bottles. Have as many of those as you can. Canned goods, charcoal lighter, canned goods, barbecue, some good boots, walking boots, flashlights. All right, the tanks are in. The tanks are here, baby. I told you, wait till the tanks come. Martial law. About to go down. Alright, let's see. I think I need a little bit more weight, or is that enough? We'll make it enough. That's enough. Is where I want to drive a tank. I never got to drive a tank. I want to drive a tank. What kind of license do you need to drive a tank? Those things are powerful. Those things shoot. If a tank fires, they fire missiles. Yeah, tanks don't just fire little bullets. Tanks fire missiles. Lasers. Where's the airplanes? Where's the jets? If the tanks and the ground shit's coming in, the aircraft carriers must be near. Uh-huh. So the aircraft carriers are near the ports, kind of near the boundary lines, so they don't have to take so far to fly. So the jets are coming in. They're calling all the reserve pilots. What does that mean? They're calling reserve pilots. Tanks are coming in. Satellites are going up. Tents are going up. Military vehicles in U.S. soil. Civilian life. Sea tanks. What are they setting up? Do you have any ideas what they're setting up? I think they're gonna set up like a big block party. Well, it's not gonna be a block party. Yeah. Maybe the huge migration might be starting. What's up, Hops fam? So a way to get the huge migration started is to implement martial law by force. Military tanks is a way to enforce martial law. And then just start escorting everybody south. Everybody's going south, Texas. And from Texas, they go down to South America. That's later on. The plan for later, after you get everybody in Texas, then you got to go through El Paso, get to Mex. Then when you get to Mex, you got to travel farther down and get to South America. Everyone's going to be headed to South America. The Great Reset, it's just barely starting. So, welcome to the Great Reset. That's what's good, Juice. That's what's good, Juice. Okay. I want a plane. I want a jet. I want to fly a jet. No, that's scary. Get shot down. But don't worry about it. It's okay. We have everything under control. It's not going to be no war. We're just bringing in the tanks for display, man. We just want to show off the tanks in case something happens. That's all. In case shit were to go down. So shit's not necessarily going to go down, just in case. My son's. Oh, your son's in the military. Whoa! Congratulations! Congratulations! That's big. That's huge. Yeah. So your son knows a lot. Anybody in the military right now knows what's going on. It's top secret shit. They can't be telling everybody to get the people to panic. But I start seeing tanks going across the street. I live right here. All kinds of tanks going by, coming in. That's some serious shit. You know. You don't see tanks coming in every day. How come tanks never came in before like this? So I'm just saying, man, don't be caught by surprise and say, "Oh my God, something's happening." We see it forming. Okay, we see this shit forming. Shit is forming, man. It's going down. Big plans, huge plans. All right, we got this ready. Let's light up. Military. So, did you see the video? Should we see? Take a look at it. Let's talk about what kind of tanks they are. Let's see if I can find some footage while I roll. Oh yeah, here it is. This is it, man. This is it. We got the tanks coming in. Here we go. Check it out. This is North Dakota. North Dakota at the intersection. I live right across the street. So I'm going home. I'm going home, and this is what I see. What? What is that? A tank. Another one. More tanks. More tanks. Oh, shit. Fuck. A lot of tanks. A lot of tanks. We're talking mega tanks. More tanks. More tanks. Another one. Another one. How many people fit in a tank? Can you fit 4 or 5 people per tank? How many soldiers per tank? Dang.
I don't know if you guys can hear me, but
Woo.
this is absolutely insane.
Oh, shit. It is going down. What? Man. That's it. We're going war, bro. This is it. I'm getting toilet paper, canned goods, easy 5 or more, I would think. Dang. Easy 5 or more. It doesn't stop. There's a whole row. It's still going. It's still going. Tons of tanks. Dang.
They all have names on the back of them.
They all have names in the back of them.
The back of the turret.
Back of the turrets. Alright, that's it. I just had to show you, so I ain't making this up. I ain't making this up. Okay, this is real shit going down. It's about to go down. You know, they just don't want to scare the masses. We're bringing in the tanks. The tanks don't come in for nothing. They're loaded, ammoed, ready to go. Those tanks are ready to go. It's not like they're broken. They're gonna fix them and paint them. They are been inspected, checked. They are ready for battle. Tanks that are ready for battle coming in. Man, I don't want to go to Texas right now. Texas is not a good place to be right now. El Paso, Texas. You get fucked up out there just for being there. Try to cross through El Paso, Texas, and you'll get fucked up just for trying to cross through. Right. It's a different ballgame out there. So maybe that's why, because shit's going down. In Texas, there's no license for guns law just kicked in. So everybody's got guns. Everyone's packing hardcore. A lot of people pack in Texas, man. A lot of people pack gas in Texas. AK-47. 2 of them around their shoulders everywhere they go. It's legal. That is legal. You can walk down the street with the AK-47 around your back. That is crazy. Walk down the street with the AK-47 on my back because it's legal and I could. Don't fuck with me because I'm going to shoot your ass. Old West is coming to life. Alright, so there's the tanks, man. You've seen it. What do you think? Do you think the tanks are just coming in because they need paint job? They need maintenance. They need a wash. So they're going to bring them and wash them. They're just washing them, that's all. Just washing them for a tank show. And they get nice and shiny and clean. Or they're repainting them, that's what it is. They don't like that color. They're going to camouflage them up. That's why they're coming in. Because they're going to camouflage them. Someone's going to paint camouflage on them. That's why. That's why. That's why the tanks are here. If anyone knows anything, tell me. Speak up now. You're going to save the world if you speak up now. What do you know about the tanks? What do you know about the tanks, man? Speak up. Tell me. So I could tell the whole world. All right. Let's go. Let's light this up and have some fun. Let's change the subject and talk about something else. Okay? Maintenance. Oh, it's maintenance? Yeah, they're going to maintain it. They're going to make sure all the bolts are tight and the screws and the belts were good. Okay, yeah, that's why. Maintenance, man. Have no fear. Don't worry, everybody. There's no war. They just bring in tanks like this every so often because they're gonna fix them. They're old. They're rusty. Remove the rust. Project. Don't panic. Don't get scared. It's routine. Just like the pandemic. It's routine. I love what's going on in the world today. It's so awesome. All right, let's go. Cheers. Cheers. Turn this up. OJ, please. Thirsty. I need water. After this blunt, I need some water. Maintenance. Google it. Juice. Come on, juice. You believe that? I did Google it. That's what they say. Maintenance. No, it's not. Okay. During World War II, before World War II happened, let me lower the music and tell you something, Juice. During World War II, right before it happened, before the bombing of Pearl Harbor, the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor. Remember this? Okay. So they had to negotiate a war before the Japanese can bomb U.S. Pearl Harbor. So they it's called war games. One leader of one country and one leader of the other country negotiate war terms. It's a game. They don't just like, hey, surprise you one day. Oh shit, we have to go to war. No, it's talked about and planned. So the plan was for Japan to bomb Pearl Harbor. Then after Pearl Harbor gets bombed, then the U.S. can retaliate. So we can have the American people back up America going to war because people are against war. But if you get bombed on first, then the people are for war. They're like, fuck, we got bombed on. We understand. You have to go defend our country and fight back. So that's how the U.S. got introduced to the Second World War. Now, planes are flying. Planes are flying. Ammunition is being built before the attack on Pearl Harbor. So the planes are flying over Australia. Australia sees a bunch of fucking aircraft flight fighters from Japan, war planes headed to USA. So they call the USA, USA, bro. You got a bunch of war Japanese planes flying over us, a whole fleets, and they're headed your way. The US. Oh wait, dude, hang up, man. Hang the phone up. Don't tell us shit. We already know this shit. We already know this shit. Trace call, crank call, crank call, crank call, crank call. Hang up. So there come the planes. Everybody knew that ammunition was being built from the manufacturers for this attack. It's not like you can just invisible weapons appear, tanks appear, planes appear, parts appear, gas appears. Large amounts of fuel starts being distributed to certain places, large amounts of ammunition. So you know something's about to break. So when you see planes flying over that are fighter fighters, you know something's going to go down. So tanks are coming in. That's military tanks, fighter tanks that shoot lasers and bombs and missiles. They're there to be used, not to have a view to look at them and see how beautiful they are. Oh, they're so shiny. Ooh, look at that one. It's so strong and powerful. You gotta read between the lines, man. Okay? Don't be caught left behind. All right, so shit's about to go down. Don't be surprised. All right. So, so like when the planes were flying over Australia, U.S. said, "Oh yeah, okay, cool, man." You know, you hear something like that, you'd be, "Oh shit, they're coming our way. We better defend ourselves. What the fuck? Hey, they're gonna bomb rush us." They already know that. So that you will not find in Google, and Google is false. You can't believe anything you read in Google. Google, Silicon Valley, Facebook, Google, um, Amazon, tech giants, evil. Okay, so you don't believe anything coming from Google, Facebook, or Amazon. All right, you believe what you see. coming in. Fact, planes are flying over Australia headed to U.S. to bomb Pearl Harbor. Fact, shit is going down. All right. So, uh, what else is going on in the world today besides military tanks and satellites being poured in the USA, North, uh, North Dakota? Um, Jumpers. We got some real life superheroes. Have you seen those people who jump from building to building? They're like real life Spider Man. I don't know how they do this. They like jump really far down and they roll and they don't get hurt. Like just because you roll, how does that save the impact? You know, you hit your feet first, boom, and then you roll. It's still gonna hurt. So how do these jumpers fly over rails, over 2 stories of steps, and just land like nothing? I don't know how to do it. Very risky, very crazy. It's a crazy sport. It's probably will be an Olympic sport one day. Just jumping over shit. Olympic sport. You see people they jump and they land on a pole. Like, dude, here's a pole and here's a wall. They'll jump from the wall, do a 360, and land on the pole. I'm like, dude, for reals, you could die right there. You could flip, hit your head right on the pole, and knock yourself out. So they got some amazing skills. There's some amazing skills, man. I'm thinking the last few years, you know, like to be a teenager in 2021, it's fucked up. Yeah, I'm sorry for the teenagers and the 21-year-olds, early 20s, to go through this. You're gonna be a senior, you're gonna graduate, and you have to go through drive-through graduation, cancel school for 2 years. You know, all these shits going on. So, some fucked up times to be growing up and to get your head straight to deal with at a young age. So if you're older, you can deal with this bullshit a lot easier. But if you're younger, it is disturbing our younger generations. It is doing some mental issues, mental problems, mentally affecting our society. So keep a strong mind. Keep a strong mind during these times. Believe the fake from the real news. So much fake news going on. Wednesday, Wax Wednesday, Wax Wednesday. So those jumpers are amazing. That should be an Olympic sport. Yeah, from building to building, it's amazing. What else is going on in the world today? What else is going on in the world today? Um, let's see if I can get some news. September 1st. Today is September 1st. Okay. September, October, November, December. Almost 2022. And 23, 24, new president. So right now they're probably, what's going on in the world today is they're probably wrapping up to see who they're going to narrow it down to for the next president. That's big because, you know, the president's a puppet, but the people follow a lot what the president does and says. So it's going to be very interesting to see who becomes next president in 2024. It's a couple of years away, man. 2.5 years away. We're going to have another president. And who is it going to be? Do they already know? Yes, they do. They just figured out who's going to be president, but it's not going to be told yet. We don't know yet. The masses does not know who's going to be next president. But it's already known who's going to be next president. Isn't that trippy? Like the president's already known who's going to be the president. It's just we don't know that. So it's confirmed before it's known to us. So on that note, it could be anybody right now, as far as I know. It could be The Rock. Okay. Who knows? The Rock could be president. Someone surprisingly near could pop up in the scene who's not heard of right now, but who will get mega attention very soon. The stage is being set. The stage is being prepared and set for the next president of the United States. So they are staging the set as I'm speaking right now. Imagine like if you're like down to the 50 people, you're one of the 50 that might be, because you got a heads up. So who's it going to be? Is it going to be a woman? Is it going to be a robot? A robot. A robot for president. An hermaphrodite, a man and a woman, both sexes for president. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Some people know. I think it's going to be Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson for president. I vote for Willie. He's pretty famous. He gets a lot of votes. I think he would get a lot of votes. He has a good chance in winning. Would you vote for Willie Nelson for president? No. Why not?
Because he wouldn't want to run.
He'd get free weed for everybody.
He wouldn't want to run though. He doesn't seem like the president type. He seems like in the back making decisions.
Willie for prez. Let's go. He's only 82 or 7 years old.
85.
87. Weed saved Willie's life. So he'd be president and make weed legal that day. Day he becomes president, weed's legal. Because he would say, it saved my life. I'm living proof. So everybody, here you go. Long overdue. Here's the real medicine. I vote Willie. That would change everything. Maybe Woody Harrelson? Woody Harrelson for president. Who else would make a good president? Ice Cube. Ice Cube make a good president.
He used to be governor first.
He should be governor first.
He's done a lot of stuff. He's been a gangster, jailbird, actor, rapper, tour. He's a family man. He's lived a life. He needs to be governor.
He should be governor. Who else would make a good president? Pass, puff, pass.
Tommy Chong.
Tommy Chong for prez. Very good, yes. Tommy Chong for prez.
I know, OGMANKIND.
Okay, how about women? What women for president would you want as president? Gwen Stefani. She votes for Gwen Stefani. Gwen Stefani for president. Let's go. What other female for president? Um, I can't think right now of what other woman for president. Some people say Oprah. Oprah for pres. Um, Snoop Dogg. Snoop Doggy Dogg for president. I vote for Snoop. Snoop for pres. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? National Chicken Boy. National Burnt Ends Day. National No Rhyme No Reason Day. Care Awareness Month. Self Care Awareness Month. Self care. Don't forget self care. Very important. Self care. Self care. Get your hair cut, your hair did, your nails done. Self care. People had to self care during COVID crisis. 6 feet social distance. Salons were closed. Girls had to do their own hair. Self care. Had to do their own waxing. Burnt ends. Um, we need to reschedule cannabis. What's up with that? For reals. That is something that's way behind. I'm sure everybody can agree on this. Cannabis needs to be rescheduled. It should not be. It does not belong in category one. It does not belong in category one. How many people agree? That's a gimme. Cannabis needs to be rescheduled. By far, it's way overdue. Like, I'm gonna sue. That's it. I'm suing the government for taking too long to legalize it after it's been proven good. Like, what are you waiting for? You're waiting too long when you know something's good. It's like withholding good information. So if you know something's good that could save and you're withholding it, that's a crime. So in that sense, we all get free weed now for life, for all the shit you put us through. Everyone is free weed. I demand free weed. Voucher every month, £6. Cannabis company, 7 more marijuana jobs in Los Angeles. There's a job, a cannabis job fair coming near you. That is great. A cannabis job fair, which did not exist years ago, because cannabis was illegal. So you couldn't get an illegal job posting publicly. Now you can post legally cannabis jobs. What a 180. That's great. I love it. That's so great. That's great. So cannabis is almost federally legal. What does that mean? More bullshit. Listen to me. This blunt is so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. This blunt is so good. It's so good. It's so good. Today is Wax Wednesday. You know, I am really tired of the name of the days. Definitely way too tired of these names. And it seems so repetitive. It's like every day should have a different name. What about that? Why did they have seven and repeat 7 7 7 7 7 7? Why not make every day a different name? There we go. 365 days in 1 year, and every day has a name. Every day, 365 names. So we want to know, like, what month you're in? It's by the names. Because you know it comes after this month, after this month, after that month, after that month, and this one started with that month. So if it's like that, then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 50. So that must be. That's very hard, a complicated system. It would change a lot of things if every day had a unique name instead of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and a number to correspond with, like fucking Battleship. I ain't fucking playing Battleship. C7 hit. You sank my battleship. Tired of living battleship life. I want to live a different kind of life. Why does it have to be battleship life? Fuck. I want to live a life where every day has a different name to it, a positive name. And we just go by those names. So if you want to meet somebody on a day, you meet on that name on OGMANKIND Day. See, that'll be like sometime in the fall. We have different names for the seasons. Just change everything up. It's possible. We don't have to live on the system that was created. We can have a whole brand new system. I boycott the calendar. I'm so stoned. I'm just talking super high right now, everybody. Talking super high, super outside the box. I'm really far out there right now. So my thoughts are really out there. What else is going on in the world today? Um, how long is this baseball hat trend gonna last? When will the style of hats change for the norm on the majority? Because if you look into history, like in the 20s and shit, they wore hats, but different style hats. Then later on, the baseball cap style took over. So if we went back in time, like we would all wear different kind of hats. The guys would. So how long is the baseball hat cap going to last? Let's see. When did it start? Started when I was in elementary. Was I into hats in elementary? Yeah. Not really, but yeah. So 50 years. 50 years ago, baseball hats style started becoming popular. And now they're the norm for the majority of a lot of guys. And most styles sold of hat today, baseball cap, with different prints with this style. What if you're like the founder of this style and you patent this style? You'd be like, yeah, I'm the founder of the baseball cap design. Someone designed it. Maybe it got modified and changed. You know, there's just some differences. Some have longer beaks. Some have beaks where they curve like that. I don't like those hats. I don't like the hats that curve like that. That people bend them. No, keep it straight. Okay, not bent. Keep it straight. Cowboy hats are popular, not in California, but other states. Other states, cowboy hats dominate. Baseball cap don't. Cowboy hats dominate other states. Boots dominate other states. So certain attires dominate in certain states for the norm in that state. Isn't that trippy? You go to California, everybody's got baseball caps. You go to Texas, everyone got cowboy hats. Hats. Trooper hats, police troopers. Other states, the police wear those style hats. The circle hats with a strap. So those hats are popular over there, southern states. Other countries, wraps. All kinds of hats, man. Hats, 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 hats. Head wraps, hats, do-rags, hats, hats. Big business, hats. Let me think of a new hat. A new style hat. I'm going to invent a new shape for a hat. Okay? It's due. Right now is a perfect time. It's been over 50 years of this. It's time for a new shape of hat to catch. Who's with me on this one? If you got any designs, send it to me. Okay? We'll work on it. Bring it to reality. A new curve, a new stitch, a new patch, something new to the hat. Reversible beaks, beaks that you could take on and off. Removable front faces, things that you can take apart and put together. Transformers, hats that come apart and make different style hats. Yeah, well, I'll work on it. I'm gonna come out with the new hat invention. It's gonna have a really dope shape and a reason why it's shaped like that for aerodynamics, maybe for some Bluetooth, some bud stash holding. Put your blunt. The beak comes out and becomes a tray. So now you can roll your weed. You take off your hat and you flip it and it becomes a tray. Yes? Yes. Um, it changes colors. A hat that can change colors. Interesting. A hat that you can fold into your hand and then it forms a hat. Okay, it's time to say goodbye, everybody. I want to thank everybody for joining. I got my fix. I'm going to keep getting my fix. I hope everybody gets their fix. Smoke weed every day. Thank you, Nate Dogg. Rest in peace for telling us that we need to smoke weed every day, okay? So, yes, I confirm that. Smoke weed every day. All the way up, never down. 10 souls. Peace. Till the next session, 3:45. Sayonara. I'm out. I'm still here. I'm back. Let's not end. Okay. How to cancel. I'm still here. I looked over here to see what I have going on. I got my red, but not for reals. Bye bye, everybody.